It's going down. Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And welcome to another series of It's Going Down, being brought to you by the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. This article is from RT.com, as you see up here. World facing biggest cholera surge in 20 years, says the World Health Organization of Crime. So the waterborne infection can be fatal in up to 50% of untreated cases. Okay, and we're talking about waterborne infection. Or so they say. So we're talking about water here, you know. And these devils know that water is essential to the body. And without water, we cannot survive unless the Lord is dealing with you. But, you know, as of late, there has been lots of body of water that has been being purposely contaminated via train derailments. Now you have something here where cholera, if I'm saying that correctly, cholera is being blamed for the contamination of water here. So here it says factors including economic crisis, climate change, you know, and who's responsible for the climate change? Esau is, okay, through the use of the HARP program, geoengineering, okay. The Earth's atmosphere is all messed up because of the continuous spraying of chemtrails in the air, which is leading to abnormal weather effects from the Earth. Ultimately, we know that the Lord is ultimately the Lord is responsible for the climate change, but he's using the left-hand side, okay, the Edomites to do it. Okay, so it says factors including economic crisis, climate change, and the fallout of the Crown Royale pandemic have led the ideal circumstances for cholera to flourish in high-risk countries. The World Health Organization of Crime has warned after noting a sharp surge of the illness in at least 30 countries. The scale of various outbreaks rose sharply in 2022 after several years of decline. The World Health Organization said between January and October of last year, 29 countries reported cases of the disease compared to the 23 the year before, with numbers set to rise in 2023. The number of countries with these large outbreaks occurring at the time, we have not seen it in the last 20 years. Felipe Barbosa, the head of the World Health Organization of Crime Cholera Emergencies Unit, told The Telegraph, most of the major outbreaks we are looking at are all driven by major unusual climate events, he adding that southern African countries are particularly at risk as they face a third straight year of heavy rain and cyclones brought on by the La Nina weather phenomenon. Okay. The World Health Organization of Crime Director Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, please excuse my dog. My dog is barking downstairs. Okay, The World Health Organization of Crime Director Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus said last year that the effects of climate change had turbocharged the impact of cholera. Okay. Syria declared its first outbreak of the disease in 15 years last year, with the situation worsening following last month's earthquakes. Lebanon is facing a similar problem for the first time in 30 years as it struggles to fight off the disease and economic collapse. Okay. Experts say that the problem has also been exacerbated by various countries' health services being overwhelmed by Crown Royal 19 cases. Given that efforts to combat cholera outbreaks were paused throughout the pandemic. We say pandemic because we know that this shit is all planned and staged at the end of the day. Okay? Okay, and a matter of fact, it is the World Health Organization that's carrying all these various different diseases, which have patents on them, by the way. Okay, the patent for these diseases, and when that time comes, they're going to start releasing these deadly viruses on the people. Rather if they do it in the form of chemtrails, rather if they put it in the water supply. You see, it says cholera is a severe disease that is contracted by ingesting contaminated food or water. It can lead to death within hours if left untreated. Figures from the World Health Organization of Crime stated that around 143,000 die from the disease globally every year. So, can we say that they are releasing this disease and the water, contaminating the water and the food? It's very possible. Habakkuk 2:5 says that this man is as deaf and cannot be satisfied. Now, if we come over here to 2nd Esdras, okay, 15th chapter. Okay, bear with me for one moment. Okay. Okay. 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 5. Get it real quick. Okay. 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 5. Behold, save the Lord, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. I will bring plagues upon the world. Now, when you look up the word plague in google.com, and don't take my word for it, look it up yourself. When you look up the definition for plagues or plague in google.com, it literally says a contagious disease. And that's exactly what this cholera is. It is a contagious disease which it can lead to death within hours if you just so happen to eat contaminated water or food. And if you notice, this is mainly coming upon our people, the Israelites. Okay? So it says, I will bring plagues upon the world. Now, in the book of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, what did the Lord say? The Lord said that He would make the plagues, He would make the plagues wonderful, exceeding great, and of long continuance. So that's prophecy coming to pass right there. Okay, the Lord said that this will happen to our people. Okay, and Esau knows that our people love to eat. That's why he's purposely contaminating the food and water. So I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. But wait a minute. How come you're doing this, Lord? How come you're going to bring plagues upon the world? For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled right. Which is why the Lord flooded the earth during the time of Noah, because the whole world was wicked and the thoughts of men was only evil continually. Okay, what you see going on in today's time was going on back then. All manner of wickedness was sprouting in the world, okay, which grieved the Lord that he made men upon the face of the earth. Okay. So as long as iniquity abounds, as long as wickedness abounds, the Lord will continue to bring more judgment, especially upon our people. Because you are the Israelites, the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Indians are the true Hebrew Israelites of the Holy Scriptures. Okay? Matthew 24, verse 7. These are the words of Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. For nation shall rise against nation, and what? And kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. And there shall be what? Pestilences in diverse places. And what we're seeing here is pestilence taking place upon the face of the earth. As you see right there. Okay, pestilence. Okay, and that's what cholera is. Cholera is a pestilence. So, pestilence is all prophesied in the scriptures. And this is a prophecy that is indeed coming to pass. So, Lord's will, you were informed and edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Shalom is on to the next one. Lord's will. Shalom.